is ready to roll, packed with enough to nourish our soul. Canned beans and whiskey stashed in the back. We're leaving tonight and not coming back. We're heading for the highlands where the rivers flow, where the misty mountain air will greet us slow. Got a bug out plan and a map in hand, leaving this town, making a stand.
Okay, so this is Glencoe Mountain Resort, randomly with some Bon Jovi blasting in the background. I've snowboarded here more than once. Fun fact, it's shite for snowboarding, it's like a rock garden, but it's a fantastic place for campervans. Okay, I don't have my boom mic with me unfortunately, so this might be a bit windy. I'm in Glencoe. Wind chill is probably about -3. And from a prepping point of view, I just wanted to talk about people have got a notion that they're going to strap on a backpack and you're going to thrive, never mind survive, in a place like this. You're not. You're really not. If you fall in the river, that's not the time to learn to swim. The time to learn to swim is before you fall in the river. And prepping, if bug out plans your game, is no different. It's really not. You should be thinking practice, bug out plans, locations, seasons. It's probably worth mentioning, I don't have anything against people that want to bug out. I just know I probably wouldn't last that long, regardless of how well I know the area, between age, fitness and everything else. The point I'm just trying to make is, this is the kind of environment that you could be bugging out to, and that's before several thousand stroke million other people decide to do the same thing. So if that is what you're depending on doing, or you feel you might have to do, come up somewhere like here at this time of year, which is incidentally very mild. I've been here where you can't see 3 feet in front of you, which, travelling down a mountain on a plank of wood, makes for an interesting snowboarding experience, I can assure you. But again, I wouldn't change that either. What I should probably do is show people what preps I've brought. So I brought a few power banks. Obviously solar performance is going to be absolute dog shit. So let's just flip this round a bit. So I've got 2 kilowatts, 1 kilowatt, 1.6 kilowatts, and there's another EcoFlow Delta 2 1 kilowatt in the van. I've wired an auxiliary hookup point, so basically I can use that to plug them in inside the van, and that will charge my internal batteries if they go flat. Basically the van will think it's on mains, essentially if you're plugged up my campsite, so that's all you're doing. Instead of running the cable from the outside hookup, it's into here, and yeah, dirty washing's no great footage, is it? Van, I've brought plenty of water with me. Plenty of water, extra food for an extra 3 days. Better. It's nice and warm in here. So, you don't know what the weather's going to be like even in a camper van up here. It can get quite sporty. You could end up stuck for days. So I've brought some extra food, some extra water. I've drained down the external water tanks, even though they've heated, there are heaters in them. I don't use the heaters at the moment, mainly because of resource management. It kills my batteries keeping the water defrosted and non-ice. So what I've found with experience is better to buy a couple of big water jugs out of Tesco for £1.50 and just keep them inside the van. Keep some extra in the garage, keep some inside the van in case the ones in the garage freeze, although it is heated as well to be fair, so it shouldn't be an issue. I think I've done a video of the van before, but let's turn on the lights. So it's 4 years old now. Well, it's been built for 4 years. It's quite messy at the moment as well, because I've been in it for a day. Actually, that's a good point. there's something that I never did. Yesterday, I should have left yesterday and been up here, but the van broke down. I got 5 miles, got to Tesco, grabbed some extra water and food, and the EGR valve stuck. So yeah, it's now got a blanking plate across it and engine management light on, but that will be resolved shortly with a laptop, and it will no longer be on. So yeah, I'm out and I'm mobile, and weather front approaching, so it looks like there's going to be a little bit of a snowstorm coming, hopefully. I'll come back if it lands here. Just a wee update, that's the weather front come in. That took less than 10 minutes to get here, and that's just how quickly it'll arrive. Now the first flurries are here already, visibility's dropping fast. If you were up on the mountainside, you would have a problem. And that's went from basically a blue sky day to this, which is incoming in very short order. So these are things, when you're out and you're doing your prepping or even practicing, you really need to bear in mind where you are. Well, that's the snow here. I don't know how well this is going to show up on the phone, but it's horizontal. Visibility's right down as well. So let's see if I can get any on my jumper. It's kind of moderate snow at the moment, but the sky's very, very heavy and visibility's dropped, so fantastic. Okay, this won't be a very scenic video. It's 5:30, temperature's dropped to about -4, and it's pitch black everywhere apart from the inside of the van. There's probably about 5 other vans here for tonight, and if you're out stuck on this without the right gear, you're going to have an unpleasant evening, that's for sure. So that's pretty much Glencoe for you. Beautiful place, you want to come and visit it, you should. But from a prepping point of view, seasonally dependent, you really would need to think long and hard about coming here, and you better be sure as shit you've got the right gear for it. Later folks.
Solar panels and power banks ready to roll, packed with enough to nourish our soul. Canned beans and whiskey stashed in the back. We're leaving tonight and not coming back. We're heading for the highlands where the rivers flow, where the misty mountain air will greet us slow. Got a bug out plan and a map in hand, leaving this town, making a stand. We're heading for the highlands where the rivers flow, where the misty mountain air will greet us slow. Got a bug out plan and a map in hand, leaving this town, making a stand. Through heather fields and winding lanes, finding our freedom in the pouring rain, with a loyal dog by our side, chasing a horizon where dreams reside. Fiddle tunes, tales of old, mixing with the fire's warm say